Hello, beautiful souls. There are so many things I wanted to tell you in this episode, and so many different things that I wanted to bring, but my guides kept saying no. And so I wondered and I was waiting what energy will come through in this season. I'm sure you have read and heard so much about Halloween, Samhain, or whatever celebration you are going through in this time. I'd like to invite you, of course, to the topic of ancestors, but also to understand why you may feel a little bit stuck or lost. This is the topic that I'm hearing from all around me, and of course, I am experiencing this as well. And so I kept asking questions. I kept asking, what is it? Why are we feeling like we are feeling right now? Why so many of us who want to bring consciousness, light, love, and everything what we are doing into this world, why we feel like literally like we are holding ourselves back one step from achieving what we want, or one step from starting this new chapter of our lives. And the answer was that many of us have been thinking about ancestors, have been thinking about our past as something that we need to clear. And if you follow me for some time, you probably know that I don't like to go, and I'm not really guided to go into our past unless it's necessary, unless there is something like trauma or energetic block that we truly need to resolve and heal. And in this time specifically, it feels so very important to connect to our past, to connect to our ancestors, and to connect to all our past lives where we have used our pain, our struggle, and created something great. You see, for many years doing self-development and spiritual healing, I've been taught that we need to clear everything away. And there was always something that really didn't resonate with me, and I didn't understand what. And now I have a clear knowing that it's not always about clearing, and it's not only about healing, it's about embodying, it's about receiving the gift of who we are, who we've been, and where we are coming from. And so I'd like to invite you in this time, in this season, to connect to yourself, to go truly within, because this is the season when we are withdrawing from the outside world and we are going within to reconnect and to find again who we are, what we like, what we dislike, where we want to go, where we want to say no finally. So the first thing I want to say is to give yourself a permission to find some solitude. Give yourself permission to be quiet, to be silent, to be still, to be in the darkness of this season, to be alone, so you withdraw your senses and therefore you can go deeper within. And the second thing I would like you to maybe invite into your life is to start celebrating things you've been through, to start celebrating, acknowledging or appreciating struggles and pains you've been through, because they have molded you into this powerful or empowered person that you are right now. And the third thing that I would like to share with you is to connect with your ancestors, not with knowing that yes, they've been through hard times and maybe you have taken on some trauma, some emotional or energetic baggage that you need to now release or heal, but also to celebrate their lives and everything that they're passing on to you. And as I'm speaking about this, I can see beautiful, it's just like so many of our ancestors are stepping up, giving us the gifts that they have collected, giving us the skills, the knowledge, information. Oh, I have shivers and goosebumps right now. So how about we use this energy, we use this season as time when we can reconnect to ourselves, but also receiving these skills, these gifts that are being given to us in this time, because our ancestors have been obviously through their life collected their information, knowledge, wisdom and gift they would like to pass it on. And with this is coming another topic, and it's been it's been bothering me since I woke up, and I was like, oh, do I say it, do I not say it, is it really coming true? But I feel it in my heart how important it is to integrate parts of our soul that we have forgotten about, and also parts of our ancestral lineage that is waiting for us to be integrated, to be embodied, and to be used in our life. And with this is also coming, so I started this video by saying many of us feeling lost or stuck, and yes, that's very true. And the information that was coming in is because many of us are also picking up on feeling of not being able or capable to do the step forward from our ancestors. And so what is coming through, what I was so unsure whether I will share this or not, but it's coming really strongly, is that I am guided to create this step-by-step process where we can meet ourselves on a very deep level, on a soul level of who we are, integrating these parts of our souls, but also meeting our ancestors to, for one, to see how they are trying to contribute us in this life, how they are trying to push us forward. And so maybe you feel this really deep urge, yes, this time I'm going to do it, this time I'm going full on, I'm going in. And in the same time, there is kind of like a pull backwards of, oh, I'm not sure if I can, I'm not sure if I'm good enough, I'm not sure how is this going to end. So there is this push-pull game that you might feel at this very moment. I can definitely say I feel this within me happening right now. And so I am guided to create this step-by-step process where we go into a deep meditation, and I can bring the energy transmission to help you to connect on a deeper level, to understand why you might be pushing and pulling, why you might feel like, yes, this is the time, and then within a matter of minutes, you pull back, you withdraw, and you say, no, maybe I'm just gonna wait, maybe I'm just gonna do another thing. And although I do understand how difficult this might be, and I do feel the fear because I feel it in my body, I feel it in my mind, and I have been through this fear few times in my life, I can honestly say as soon as we face this fear, as soon as we go through it and embrace it as part of the process, there is so much freedom and inner strength and power that we are receiving, that we are creating, and we are tuning into, and it's within us. So with this, I would like to invite you, probably somewhere around this video there is going to be a link where you can join us on this journey. I'm getting it's going to be 3-part journey where we will go within, we will meet our ancestors, we will meet ourselves, and we will also meet us on this journey or in this process where we can get, after we get through this fear, when we finally embrace it as a part of this process, and we use the skills and wisdom and knowledge from our ancestors, and I'm getting the cosmic ancestors as well. So where have you been before you came to this world? In which part of this universe have you been, and what have you learned, and how can you use this in this life to change your reality and to help to heal this world as well? And when I say help to heal this world as well, what I mean is to create a better world, because it's not just about healing or sending energy, it's about taking aligned action. So the main thing I want to repeat, I guess, is embrace this season. It's beautiful, it's intense, it's transformative, and I feel like the spiritual veils are so thin that we can feel the energy. Again, I'm just having shivers, maybe you feel it as well. We can use this energy to create something great and to move in our lives in a way we haven't before, because we haven't been aligned. And even though this season is very much about going within and be still and be quiet, it's about regaining the trust. It's about regaining or rebirthing ourselves and preparing ourselves for the big step. But the important thing is, once we know who we are, once we anchor and embody this wisdom and knowledge and these gifts, we can take more aligned steps forward. So I am inviting you to journal, to meditate, to take some space to be still and quiet. And if you would like to join us on this journey, just look for a link around this video, because the guidance is really strong and I feel myself this is the part that has been missing, and this is the part that can help us to overcome this barrier that we are creating, this fear that we are feeling, and this intense knowing that we know where we are going, we know we should take the step, we know we can take the leap of faith, and there is the pullback. So I'm sending you lots of love, I'm sending you courage to go within, to find yourself deeper and deeper connected to who you truly are. And I hope I'm gonna see you in the 3-part transformational journey, where we will be meeting ourselves, our ancestors and cosmic ancestors to help us on our journey. Lots of love.